Why? Get him for a fish. What is happening, guys? We're back down here on this beautiful lake today. We're going to have to be a little bit quiet because there's people either side of me sort of thing, and we don't want to annoy any of those people while we're filming sort of thing. Can't go wrong. It's been literally a month since we've been fishing. Absolute nightmare. We've been doing all sorts though. Started my own company and we've just had to put a lot of work into that. Spring now. We're into April. It's like the middle of April. It's going to be warming up quite a lot lately. Today we're at this absolutely beautiful commercial. You know me, I don't really fish commercials, so forgive me if we're a little bit rusty today, but give it an hour and we'll be soon back at it. Can't go wrong. Bagging up on those carp. There's some absolutely beautiful carp in this place. Caught some of the biggest carp in my life out of this place. Here's one now. That was 17.5 pounds. That was an absolute beautiful fish. That's literally the biggest carp I ever caught in my life, and that was caught on the pole sort of thing. Spent about half an hour doing donuts in front of me. We used to come fish this place literally all the time, and I mean all the time. So yeah, we're going to be smashing this place today. Actually have not been here in over a year sort of thing. I came last year for one session sort of thing. It wasn't really a session. I came just to literally film this scene. That was it. I literally came just to, I caught that one fish, filmed that scene, did a bit of drone footage, went home. So yeah guys, hopefully we'll catch some nice fish today. Let's get down to the pole and see what we're going to be doing today. Right then guys, we're all set up now. Can't go wrong. We've got the pole out today. Literally haven't fished the pole for over a year since that bit of footage that I showed you earlier on. Absolute nightmare. It felt right though. Setting it all up and things. Can't go wrong. That's what you want. We're going to be fishing like 2 lines today. We're going to be fishing straight across here to over there. There's a aerator right there which pumps water out, which pumps air out into the water right about there somewhere. Can't go wrong. We're going to be fishing over that way for the morning sort of thing till early afternoon. We're going to be feeding the margin down here for a couple of hours. We won't really touch that for a while. We're going to fish over there for as long as we can. There is a side wind coming which is going to make it like massively difficult to fish over there sort of thing, so if we get drained with that we'll come straight onto the margin, but we're going to be feeding that anyway, so hopefully if we do come off that we're straight onto some fish that are down here feeding. Oh yeah, there's literally some massive fish in here. It's always great. I don't mind fishing this particular commercial. It's a private commercial sort of thing. You can only come here if you've got the permit on the YDEA book, which is like an extra £6 or something like that. So it's quite good. You do get a lot of tackle obsessed people here though, which can become a bit of a nightmare on occasion. So yeah guys, we'll show you what bait we've got today. We've got a good decent bit of bait with us today. We're not going too crazy. It's not really warm enough for going mental yet sort of thing. We've seen a couple of people catch some fish just up here and down there sort of thing already, so at least some fish are feeding. I just want to see a really big carp today, you know what I mean? That'll be nice. We haven't really caught any massive fish for a while. Beautiful stuff. So yeah, show you what bait we've got on go. Let's have a look. So this is the assortment of bait that we've got with us today guys. We've got a load of luncheon meat on go. We've put that through the thing that chops it up. We've got some little cubes and stuff on go, but these are just good for in case you want a decent sized piece or 2 pieces, you know what I mean? Can't go wrong. We'll just break that up when and if we need it. Over here we've got a bit of ground bait. It's a tiny bit of ground bait with some micro pellets mixed in just for a bit of feed sort of thing. And over here got some decent little pellets. These are really soft pellets, these. Great for hooking. Can't go wrong. We've had to pump them because they're all floaty sort of pellets, so we've pumped them. They should be great for later on. So put a couple of them on or something like that. Those carp will love them. Can't go wrong. And in here we've got a lump of paste with us today. It's not really warm enough for the paste yet, but we're going to give it a go in those margins anyway. This is usually, in summer, this is an absolutely deadly tactic for this sort of commercial, you know what I mean? This will work all day long, especially in the margins. Fish absolutely love it. And then in here we just got some nice strawberry hard pellets that we're going to band later on if we need those. Probably band a few of those and see what happens. Never know. And then we've just got some soft dynamite bait strawberry pellets. These are good. Beautiful. These are like 6mm. They're really soft these, so you got to delicately hook them. Send them over and see what happens, but yeah, they're decent enough for what we're going to be doing today. So yeah guys, there's the bait we've got for today. Booming, so that's all what we've got with us today guys. Decent little bit of bait, hopefully we can catch some fish. It's sort of overcast, cloudy, sunny, windy-ish, you know what I mean, one of those typical English days. Nightmare, but we're going to fish on anyway, hopefully we do some good. I'm going to get my cupping kit out in a second and just feed both lines sort of thing. We're going to feed over there, a bit more prominent than in the margins. We're just going to be dropping a couple of pellets here and there regularly into the margin, you know what I mean, just saving that for later on. Should be great. So yeah, let's do this. Get some cupping, let's get a bit of bait in. Literally massively excited for this session today guys, should be good. Fingers crossed. I've never failed to catch a fish here. Even if I catch one fish today I'll be happy, a decent carp sort of thing. First things first, we're just going to stick a little bit of ground bait, micro pellet sort of thing in there, give it a little squeeze so it hits that bottom, you know what I mean. Going to be dropping just a couple of what we're going to be fishing with in. And then some small little chunks of meat on go. Get that in there. So you don't want to be smashing loads of bait in today sort of thing. It's not exactly warm yet. Nightmare. Get this over there. Just feel good though to get pole back out. When it does get a bit warmer, I'm going to show you a technique that I developed myself when I was literally about 14, 15. I used to come here every single week sort of thing with my dad. It's a technique I developed by myself. It's a paste fishing technique and it is absolutely deadly. It doesn't involve the pole, which is what we want. Fishing a full 13.5 metres across here. Beautiful stuff. It's about, what's that? 3.5 feet deep over there sort of thing. You can't see that, can you? Where's the float? There. If you can see the float, you will be able to, yeah, you can see the float. It's about 3.5 feet deep over there. Should be decent. Gonna stick a pole cup on here in a bit just to feed some micros and things in. We're going to start off with one of these little red pellets, these soft expanders. So they just gently hook on. Beautiful stuff. Right guys, let's send that over there. See, this is what I like about pole fishing sort of thing. It's so easy to set up and dismantle everything. Can't go wrong. Easy fishing, and I've literally, like, there's a plane going over obviously. The car park is about 100 metres over there, you know what I mean? I've literally just plonked my gear here straight away. Absolutely wounded that there's no, you can't fish rivers until June. Nightmare. Hey ho, we're gonna smash these commercials as much as we can until then. There's quite a lot of big lakes and things that we're going to be fishing as well. That'll be absolutely great. It's been so long since we've done any carp fishing, I love it. We start fishing matches again soon, which will be good. It is massively windy today, apologise if it's windy. Beautiful stuff. Right guys, I'm going to crack on, trying to catch one of these fish. Hopefully it doesn't take that long, shouldn't take that long to be fair today. Plenty of fish in here. It's one of those places where water's so deep and fish are this deep, you know what I mean? Rammed with fish, which is what we want. I'm going to carry on guys, hopefully catch one of these fish. I'll see you soon. Literally getting bites left, right and centre. Missed every single one of them. Nightmare. This is like why I sort of like coming carp fishing every now and again, you know what I mean? It's sort of like really exciting. As soon as you get one on, it's a big fish, you know, it's the adrenaline's pumping, etc. Great stuff. We're fishing with those little red pellets, which are getting bites all over it joint. A technique I'm going to do today, just I feel like it'll work. Every time I get a bite, and even if the bait's still on, I'm going to bring it back in, fill the pole cup, the little pole cup, back up every single time, ship it straight back out. And as well with this margin line that we're doing down here, when you throw the bait in, make sure it has a good old plop sort of thing, like that. I don't know if you could hear that, but a good plop will attract carp 100%. What I'm putting is a couple of pellets in there and just topping it off with a ground bait. Ground bait micropellet mix. Throwing it back out there. This wind's becoming a bit of a nightmare. When I woke up this morning it was like flat calm, quite warm. Had a cup of tea in the back garden, it was nice, you know what I mean? I thought it's going to be great. But that wind's just got up and it's driving me a little bit mad, but we're going to just stick at it for a while. There's another aeroplane towards his big aerodrome above us. What do you call them? Taking all gliders out. It's windy if you ask me. I completely forgot as well. One second. Get that in there. There we go. Beautiful stuff. For some reason camera turned itself off mid-fish play. Nightmare. Here she blows. Decent fish. I think it's just over 7 or 8 pound maybe. Won't foul up like we thought. What you want? Let's get her out, man. Little fighty. Come on, good girl. Let's go flap. There she blows. Cut that for a decent fish. Beautiful fish. Can't go wrong. Say about £7 or £8 maybe. Yeah. Can't go wrong. A sharp spine on its back there. Beautiful fish, man. It's first carp we've caught for literally a whole entire year. Beautiful, man. Let's throw him back and hopefully we catch some more. Decent fish. Beautiful. Slip her back. Yes. That was just what I needed, honest to God. That was on 2 pieces of meat. Beautiful stuff. Literally took me ages to get that fish though. We're going to get straight back fishing. Hopefully we can catch another one. Beautiful stuff. Didn't really feed for a while because we weren't really catching any fish. I decided to just leave it out there for as long as we could. Bank went round, so we're going to feed up again. Put another half a pole cup of food back out. Hopefully that produces. Literally everyone has gone home that was here this morning. There was loads of people. I thought there was a match on when I turned up. I even asked somebody if there was a match on, they want. So, but literally everybody's gone home, so I don't know if they know something we don't, but we're going to crack on anyway. It's literally 1 o'clock right now, midday. Usually have a midday slump on rivers and things like that. I don't really, it kind of applies here, but not that much sort of thing. Is that a fish? It's like a little baby fish. I bet I can net it. 1 minute. I only got it. 2 fish in 2 minutes. Oh no way. Oh, that's bad that. It's got like something's fully wrong with that. Oh my God. That is a diseased fish right there. Look at that. That is not a good sign at all. It's got like a growth on its face. No wonder it was sat on top of water squirming about. To be fair, something could have had it and thrown it in like a bird or cormorant, etc. But that looks like a diseased fish to me. I don't even really want to throw it back in. That's gonna die anyway. That it ain't got a dorsal fin or whatever the back one's called. I'm sure it's a dorsal. I don't want to touch it, man. It's all like diseased up and that. Ugh. It's not a good sign at all, that. Ugh. Give me bare adrenaline, ready for the next fish. Can't go wrong. Let's do this. We caught another fish. It took me straight into a bush. I'm not even joking. It's like the only bush that is lingering in the water. Bang, straight round it, and now I'm fully snagged in a tree. What a nightmare. Deary me. Only thing we can do is bring it back towards us and hope for the best. God, I've got like 13.5 meters of plastic out. Jesus. Oh God, that hurts. That so hurts. I've tried and tried. I don't want to wrap my hand around it because when it obviously breaks, it's going to twang my hand like you don't know what. I've got 13.5 meters of elastic out. So what I think I'm going to have to do, guys, which I really don't want to do because it means I'm going to have to re-elastic my pull when I get home, and I don't want to. I don't want to leave it all over there neither. Wounded. Need to get back fishing though. Don't want to do this. Got the world's most bluntest pair of scissors. That's annoying. That is really annoying. God's sake! Managed to coax this one away from the snag. Seems to be coming back on now. Decent little car. Where are you going? I do feel like this is one of the best ways to learn how to play fish is with a pole. Ah, it's only a baby. Oh well, at least we're catching now. What it's all about. So glad to be back at it, man. Obviously, if you haven't already, please go down below, hit that subscribe button. Giving away some absolutely beautiful prizes once we hit 1,000 subscribers. What's fish doing, man? Literally from now on as well, it's going to be like, we're going to be fishing 3-4 times a week from now on. No joke. Going next level this summer. Here she comes. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? There you go. Look at that. 2 pieces of meat. Loving those bits of meat today. Bit smaller than one we had before. Have a look at you. Oh, Luke. Ow, it bit me. Not allowed no barbs in a place like this. Not that you need them. Beautiful stuff. Let's have a look at you. Beautiful fish, about £5. Can't go wrong. Look at this. Is that the dorsal fin? Probably. I don't know. Comment down below, guys, and tell me what fin that one is. The one that I'm holding up right there, that one. And what the back one is, because I'm sure the back one's a dorsal fin, but I can't remember. Beautiful fish. Let's throw him back and carry on. Can't go wrong. Ooh. He's a jumpy one. Beautiful stuff. That's what we want, guys. Hopefully we can catch a few more before end of day. That's the 4th fish we've had on, 2nd fish we've caught. Can't go wrong. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, let's keep at this, guys. Let's do this. Straight into another fish there, guys. Come on, where are you going? Oh. Literally straight into another fish. Must have only been out there for 3 or 4 minutes. I'm starting to enjoy myself now. You can see it. I think it's because a lot of people have left now that fish are starting to come on a bit. To be fair, we're fishing in this area, there'll be a lot of fish lingering about here just in general anyway. Love this peg, always have. First time I ever came here I must have been about 10 or something like that, and it was nothing like it is now. It was just pure mud sort of thing. No plants on the banks, grass or anything. Even on islands it was just, there was no trees. Every single one of these trees that you see here was not here when I first came here. Well, not one of them can be older than 15, 16 years old. There's actually 3 lakes on this complex. There's this one which is called Marley, the one next to it which you're not allowed to fish anymore, and there's a big one just as you come through the gate, and that's just full of silvers and tench, bream, things like that. It's a nice day on there sometimes as well. Sometimes in winter if you can find a deep peg you usually bag up on quite a lot of fish in there. It's full of roach, everything in there. A lot of F1s as well, loads of F1s in there, but this is where monsters live. Which looks like that's what we've got on here. Uh-oh. Turn round. There she is. Look at that, beautiful. Beautiful, man, another fish, what we want. Tiny bit smaller than the one we just caught. Look, in the exact same place. Can we get it out? Can we? Straight out, beautiful. Have a look at him, I think he's got a leech on him, we'll get that off. There's my scissors. That leech we just got off him there, look, you probably cannot see that. Dirty little leech. Take that off him. Beautiful, man. Beautiful fish. Like a linear carp. Nice fish, absolute, feels beautiful. Can't go wrong. Got a few little scrapes on him on this side. Pick this thingy up. Beautiful stuff. He's about 4 or 5 pound maybe. Decent little fish. Can't go wrong. 2 pieces of meat. They're loving this bit of meat today. Beautiful stuff. Let's throw him back and carry on. Let's do this. Allowed keep nets in here and matches sort of thing, so obviously we're just throwing alt fish back as we go. Great stuff. Right guys, you know the drill, we're going to carry on, hopefully catch some more fish. He's doing well now. Guys are getting bites left, right and centre now. I'm just going to show you what we're actually doing. Piece of meat there, we just brought it back in because we had a bite but we lost one of the pieces of meat. Now in this situation I'd always suggest using 2 little bits of meat. 2 tiny cubes. Beautiful. And then the little bowl cup. Putting literally 10 or so pieces of meat in there. Capping that off with a ground bait micro pellet mix. Beautiful. So that out there. Like we did earlier on, we started the session with a couple of cups of the exact same mix. Sprayed all at the top of it just to get the session going. And then literally every single time we bring it in and out from then on, we use the mini pole cup on the actual pole. Let's get that out there. Just gently lower it down into water. Spin your pole around. Empty your cup. And we're away fishing. I'm literally battling with a pole today, it's a nightmare, but we're dealing with it. There you go, instantly, look at that, wow! Wow! Couldn't have done that better if I tried. Bring her back in slowly. Whoa, he's off, he's off. He's off. Here we go. Where's he going? There you go. Coming back. You want to try and get them onto your first section as quick as you can. Once they're on that, they're never going to get away really unless it's a big fish. All you've got to keep doing is just turning its head every time it tries running. Turn it, turn it, turn it. Let it do donuts in front of you for a while till it gets tired. And throw them in the net. Beautiful stuff. That was literally like unbelievable how I did that then. Out of nowhere, and that was the first time we tried that. I've not done it 1,000 times just for camera, I swear to God. Fighter, it's a fighter. Full end under water. Once it starts tearing, then it'll come back, it'll turn its head. Slight bit of pressure, not too much. Elastic will take most of it. Put most of the pressure on it for you. That's what it's there for. Hurry up. Did we see it? I didn't see it. Decent fish. Definitely a decent fish. Come up out of nowhere. Wow, he is a decent fish. 8 or 9 pound, man, decent. Look back. Bad boy. Oh, look at him. Oh, aye. Oh, aye. Look at him for a fish. Can't get this thing up. Decent fish. He's about, say, 8 or 9 pound. Not quite touching 10, I don't think. I've had 10s out of here before, they've got a right belly on them. Beautiful fish. Absolute beautiful fish. Look at his nice, his gills, never looked at them before. Can't go wrong. I could catch these all day, man. I miss commercials, you know. Beautiful fish. Let's throw him back and try catch some more. Beautiful fish. I don't want to stop looking at it, man. What a nice fish. Beautiful. 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 Beautiful, Bernard. That is what we want. That was literally out of nowhere. What an absolute beautiful scene that was, man. From start to finish, can't go wrong. Nice, nice. That is what we want, guys. Day's turned around massively. Sun's out. Still windy like, but I say it's turned around, so we're not really getting it now because this island isn't what we want. Beautiful stuff. Well, same again. Let's carry on, guys. See if we can catch some more fish. Right, guys, we're going to call that a day there. What an absolutely great day we had. Caught loads of fish, man. We must have had about 30-40 pound easy. Great day. An absolutely beautiful day that was for April as well, you know what I mean? You don't really expect that anywhere in April. Can't go wrong. We're going to be going fishing again like 3 times next week. We'll probably upload this video by Monday sort of thing. We'll be flat out from there on, all the way into summer. Can't go wrong. If you haven't already, guys, please go down below, hit that subscribe button. Like I say, we're going to be going fishing every single week from now on. More than once a week, maybe 3-4 times a week sort of thing. Can't go wrong. This is what we want. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to give away some absolutely beautiful prizes. Some beautiful Shimano rods and reels, tackle, all sorts of things. Can't go wrong. So make sure you go down below, guys, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.